So, I've been sleeping with my uncle since I was 15 years old. I fell in love with him, so I've never said anything to my family. My son and my daughter are both his kids. My family thinks that I had them by random men. Now, my uncle helps me secretly, and always has, but lately I've had a feeling of disgust. Every time my cousin comes over with her kids, he gets very weird around her older daughter, who's only 13. She has said things before, but he's always denied it. This last time we had a pool party, all the kids were in the pool, and he got in the pool and tried to play chicken fight with my cousin's daughter and her friends. It just seemed real inappropriate. But afterwards, she got out the pool and went inside. I went inside to check on her. I went inside after her to check on her and asked her what's wrong. She said nothing was wrong, but she looked upset. I walked back outside and called to him, telling him that I need to speak to him. As he was getting out the pool, walking towards me, I noticed that he had a slight hard-on. Now, I don't know how a penis works, but I know when it gets hard, it means that you're turned on. And he was in a pool full of little girls and boys. I was disgusted. I couldn't even talk to him. I asked him to leave right away, and he knew. I asked him to leave right away, and he knew. He knew that I knew something was up, and a part of me was disgusted. There was a part of me that was also hurt and heartbroken. The other part was confused because now I'm realizing that I was a victim and I fell in love with a predator. What should I do? Should I tell my family the truth? I'm holding this burden by myself. I drink myself to sleep every night. All right. First off, I'm so sorry that you have to deal with that you've encountered that even happened to you in your life. I'm just sorry. Okay. Second, you are a victim. You're right. You are a victim. Third, you shouldn't just tell your family. Yeah, tell your family, but y'all need to call the police. You were molested as a child, okay, and it seemed like you were groomed into thinking that what was going on was okay. And I'm telling you today, there was nothing about it that was okay. This entire situation is not okay. And that's why everything was in secret. But for some reason, you fell in love with this man. Maybe the way how he groomed you, whatever it was, you know. So you felt the need to protect him this whole time. And by protecting him, you carried a burden. Like you said, your family thinks that you had your kids by random men. You know, so your family thinks you're just a whore or something, and that's probably not even you. I'm reading this and it's like, yeah, you're human. That feeling of disgust that you're feeling, by the way, okay, yeah, you're supposed to feel that feeling. Because maybe you're evolving and getting more mature. You have your kids getting older now, and you're seeing it happen to another child where you're realizing, wait a minute, this is wrong. And you realize it's been happening to you this entire time. And I'm sorry that happened to you. You know what I'm saying? But you have to report this. You cannot drink yourself to sleep every single night. That's not fair to you, your living, or your kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not fair to you. You should be going to sleep every night happy because you have some blessings in the next room. Your kids are not mistakes. There's nothing wrong with you. Why this happened to you? It happened because somebody is sick. He is sick. And as an auntie, as a cousin, you have to protect those babies. You can't allow what happened to you to happen to them. You see? And sometimes you can find peace in that by preventing something from happening to somebody that happened to you. You can find peace in that. A lot of people do. So that could be the calling. You know, save those babies, man. Say something immediately. Tell the family and y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, handle that ASAP. You know, I'm so sorry that happened to you again. And as far as you drinking yourself to sleep, you should probably go seek counseling. Seek counseling, definitely do. Because you have a lot of trauma going on. And it's a lot of trauma that you don't even realize that could be affecting the way how you treat your kids. It's going to affect the way how you love. It's going to affect relationships that you have. You have trauma going on, sweetheart. So please, go ahead, see a counselor. Report this to your family. Get yourself some help before it gets too much out of control with the drinking. And you're not here to be watching us anymore. So yeah. And again, I'm so sorry that that happened to you. And I'll be reaching out also. So anybody that's watching this, though, if you're going through a situation similar to that, please go ahead, call the police, tell a family member, and report that. There's nothing okay with that. If somebody is older, and you're a teenager or something like that, or you have you know somebody doing this to a child, report that, because that takes away kids' innocence. You know, when a little girl loses her innocence, that's everything, because those little girls will grow up to be mothers one day and raise little boys. You see what I'm saying? That's how we got to think about the process, so protect those babies. But anyways, that's the end of today's episode, and I hope y'all enjoyed it. Tomorrow, I got 2 more emails that just came in, but I'm not going to read those today. I'm going to save those for the next episode. So thank y'all for tuning in. Again, my name is Last Name Jones. And please press like and subscribe at the bottom of the screen. And I will see y'all next time. Out.